Welcome to the Motor City, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports, the home of Howe, Lindsay, Yzerman, Lidstrom. The list goes on and on. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Senators win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Well, an early penalty here is going to put them in a vulnerable spot, James. They got to figure out a way to kill it off and gain some momentum.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Scores on the man advantage. They put one home.
And this is exactly why you spend so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in. There's a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry and you skate in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
Ottawa's got one early in this one. Now do they continue to attack, or do they try to protect here, Cheryl?
It's early in the game. You have to continue to attack, especially when your opponent looks like they haven't even settled in.
The Senators take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Giroux's got it deep in the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Ottawa's ahead 1-0. Cousins wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Senators have dominated in the shot department here early in this first period, and the score is reflective of that. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. There's a collision with some authority.
Wow!
Scores! It's in the back of the net!
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Paterson's got the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Play rolls on. What a save! He'll probably field that one tomorrow. Oh, he caught him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Skates across the blue line. Here's a shot. Tremendous stop by Ullmark.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck over to DeBrincat. Uses the force on that hit. Odd man rush. Big time stop.
Mrazek's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat. Grade A, and he makes the stop.
Oh, quick save. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Ullmark. Sent into the offensive zone. Jensen's lugging the puck. And he takes the feed. Quick pass across to Perron. Slides it to Comper. The Senators look to start the transition game. Moves it to Craig. broken up. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Good read with the stick to break that up. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Hall. Receives the pass. Takes a shot. Denied by Olmark. Picks up the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Across the line from center. Sends a pass over. From the top of the offensive zone here. Grabbed along the boards by Perron. Scoops up the puck. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Clevin stick handling in his own zone. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Larkin. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Centering feed, and that chance is blocked. Great save from in tight.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Made the stop on that play. Quick pass to Amadio. Fires it on net, and he takes that one in the chest. The Senators have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Cousins wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. That knocks it off the puck. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Getting a little physical out there, but still holds on to the puck. Olmark's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. More than half the period has expired. The Senators lead this one 2-0. Ottawa's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Slides it across to Sanderson. Icing is the call. We'll get a faceoff at the other end. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
The game of hockey is all about finishing your checks, but that was almost predatory as he came from a distance to finish that check. Way too hard, didn't glide in. It's a call all day long. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Gains the zone through center. Takes the puck at the point. Shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Olmark. Comfort side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Detroit's won the draw and they'll go to work. Here's a short pass to Zetterlund. It's a 2-on-1. Here's a pass. Denied on the play. Oh, wow. Scrum along the boards. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Moves it quickly over to Giroux. Scores! There it is on the power play.
Their power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you. Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
Ottawa's offense has been on fire to start this one, and still lots of time left in the first. Detroit's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Amadio's got it against the boards. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And the play continues. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Slides the puck over. Takes the pass. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Hammers him into the boards. Highmore's working it around in the corner. And he turns that one aside. Tries to the crease. Denies him.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in. Larkin's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
That's blocked. Now a quick pass to Gustafsson. Oh, big-time save by Ullmark. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Kachuk. And that's intercepted by Clement. They've got the defense outnumbered. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Larkin. Into the corner now. Taken along the wall by Kachuk. Gets the puck over to Giroux. Tried to get 2-2 with it and loses possession. Right up the gut into the offensive end. On the attack along the boards. Puts it on net. Handles that one. Here in the late goings of the period, 3-0 is the score. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Perron. From the open ice, they gain the line. Fires it! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Sends the pass over. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. The Senators have it now. Picked up along the boards by Jensen. Looks to make a play over to Perron. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. The Senators have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. Cousins wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. He was totally locked in on that play. The Red Wings pick up steam and are on the attack. Sends it across. And he had an answer with that save. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Moves the puck. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Ottawa's been forcing turnovers and creating offense off of them, James. I mean, whenever you are on the puck pursuit and you turn a puck over, your opponent is on their heels and they're out of position. They've done a great job of that in the first period.
Detroit's won the faceoff. Handles the puck at the point. That's turned away with the pad by Ullmark. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The Senators are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. Passes it over. call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. Cheryl, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided, and it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
Ottawa's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Detroit's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Nice zone entry from the right side. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Poked away by Smith. Detroit's crossed the line and on the attack. Glove save by the goalie. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat. Puck clears the zone. Quick feed to Patterson. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Off the left wing and into center. Coughs up possession of the puck. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice.
Smith's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off. Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Picks it up in the offensive end, and a great save. Battling for it along the boards. Takes the feed. Quick shot. Great save by Olmark. Takes the feed. Scores! And huge man here has put the right back into this one.
Yeah, he can get one more. One away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Detroit's finally got the counterpunch they need. Now, can they do it again, Cheryl? That's the question.
Well, they need the knockout punch, don't they? And if they're going to get two and claw their way back in this one, but the momentum's in their favor right now, but it's their choice to do something with it.
Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. We got to give some credit to the shooter here, James. A quick release shot makes it difficult for the goalie to get set to position, and when you're a little late, you can get a piece of it, but it still winds up in the back of the net.
Ottawa's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Sends the pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Senators played along the wing. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Poked away from danger.
Mrazek's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
The Senators are in transition. Puts it on net. Turned aside with a glove by Mrazek. Still lots of time left in the period. Ottawa's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that's denied by Mrazek. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Oh, what a save in front.
The goaltender's at the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Into the attacking area from the left side. Takes a shot. An easy glove save made by Omar. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Senators win the draw. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Edvinsson. Takes possession. Olmark's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Rasmussen's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Handles the pass. Shot tipped. Picked up along the wall by Edvinsson. Can't get a hold of that pass. Hamonic's got it in the defensive end. The Red Wings have it from their own end. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Reaches out and uses the stick. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. They've got numbers here. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Good check, frees the puck up. And he slides it quickly to Larkin. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone.
The Senators need to continue to push and press exactly the way they started this game. I mean, it's halfway through, and they've dominated in every area.
And that's just out of reach. They put the puck into the offensive end. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. And here's the pass to Godet. Shot! And he turned that one aside. Ottawa's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Detroit's got the win off that draw. Pushes it across to Kane. And it's a quick pass to DeBrincat. Takes a bump but hangs on. Nice zone entry on the left side. And he takes the dish. Fantastic save! And he slides it quickly to DeBrincat. Now a quick pass to Kane. And he takes the pass. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Ottawa's been dominating at all ends of the ice, especially offensively here late in the second. Takes control of the puck. Moves it over to Craig. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
And the pass is picked off. Slides it across.
Allmark Ullmark's a competitor, and he is not afraid to compete for every single puck and outwill and outbattle his opponent. And that highlight reel save, it is something, James, because just when you think it's almost in, he finds a way to get to that puck. Such an athletic goaltender.
Oh, what a stop! The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. And that's hooked away. Solid check to slow him down. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Slides the pass over to Larkin. And he loses control here. And they manage to clear it. Looking to break out here on the power play. Feeds the puck to Larkin. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Omar. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Larkin's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Red Wings win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Siders moving the puck through his own zone. Perron's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Tries to get the puck over to Sider. DeBrinket's crossed the line and gained the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, and it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. Well, James, let's have a look at this goal again. I mean, it's just a desperation play as he's stumbling and just stays on his feet long enough to be able to get his stick on that puck and make a glorious pass to a player who's able to finish it. Listen, you got to outbattle, you got to outwill, and that's just pure strength to be able to stay on your feet.
The Senators are probably thinking, we don't want this period to end the way things are going. Cheryl, you've been in these types of games before.
No, James, if I'm playing in this game, I do not want the intermission because everyone is firing on all cylinders. They're in a rhythm. When you have that kind of energy going for you, you don't want to sit and wait for the third. Their opponent certainly wants that time, but I don't think they do.
And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Slides the puck to Giroux. Shot! And one last save! The centermen glide into position. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. It has been a thorough dismantling through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if they can try to change that here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it? Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting blown out.
Ottawa's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Here we go, odd man rush here. Shot! Scores!
space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
The Red Wings don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Ottawa's got possession here in the offensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Knocked away. Great stop by Talbot.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
The Senators have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Detroit's won the defensive zone draw. Feeds it to Raymond. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Monster save by Talbot.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Detroit's through center and now in the offensive end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. The Senators have it now. Quick pass to Cousins. Levels him with the hip. Takes a shot. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Grabbed along the board by Cousins. And he takes the feed. There's a firm collision. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And he takes the feed. Dishes it off. Long jam in front. That's broken up. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Passes it to Petrie. And now he moves it quickly to Edvinsson. He says, let's get physical on that play. Off a stick. The Senators gain control of the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Feeds it over. Great read to break up the play. Here's a short pass to Craig. Takes it across the blue line. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. And they continue to fight for that tuck along the wall. Lets it fly. Comes up with the stop.
Gustafson's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Clevin. Hamonic's taking it from his own end. Runs him hard into the wall. Solid body contact. Handles the puck. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And the puck's knocked loose. Detroit's got possession here in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Oh, he stopped that rocket. The Senators have it deep inside their own end. Receives the pass. Puck grab by Clevin. Ottawa's on the attack. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Smith. Great defensive effort with the stick. Made the save on the play. Detroit's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it on net. No room for that one to get through. Scrum along the wall. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to DeBrincat. Gaining momentum up along the side. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Angles it over to Larkin. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Gustafson's in a lot of pain here, James, as he's trying to make his way back to the bench. He was injured somewhere in the shift, showing his passion to try and stay committed to the play, but he's got to get off.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Cousins. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Keeps possession. Moves it quickly over to Seider. Carries it across the line. Fires it. And he gets just enough to keep it out. Ottawa's going to start with the puck in their own end. Sanderson's got it in the defensive zone. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Moves it to Batherson. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Takes it into the slot. Oh, look at the glove save by Talbot. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. And it's a quick pass to Petrie. Puck moved over to Comfer. Pokes it away in his own end. The Senators played along the boards. Denies him in front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Comfers won a big draw in their own end. Sends it over to Tarasenko. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Sends a pass over. And a smart heads-up play to poke that away by Edmondson. Puck scooped up by Comfer. Sidesteps the check.
They're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Detroit's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Slides it across to Larkin. Slides the puck over. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Slides the puck across. The Red Wings take it across the blue line. Can't maintain possession. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Slides it diagonally to Raymond. Stops that one. Keeps a hold of the puck. Here's a chance. Just slide.
Detroit's having a strong game with the puck, creating a ton of scoring chances, but another miss, a reason why they're trailing in this game.
Poked away in the offensive end. They've really got him on their heels here now. There's a textbook body check. Oh, and that's intercepted. Gives it to Sherrod. And it's picked up by the defense. Oh, what a hit there. And some physicality here. Oh, what a save.
And this is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
Here's a chance! Penalty coming up here.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Detroit's looking to break out. Gaining momentum along the wing. Quick shot! Oh, what a denial by Omar. Moves it to the middle, and that's intercepted. From the left side, they gain the zone.
Cousins has 2 goals in the game already, James. You know that he's playing with a ton of confidence, and he can feel and taste that third.
And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. And he slides it quickly to Sanderson. Shakes off the defense, dying seconds, and he makes the save. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Ottawa's performance is one that you probably wouldn't look at and say it was their strongest, but they found a way to win, Cheryl.
Yeah, the numbers don't add up on this one, James, but when you look at the scoreboard, it's a convincing win.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.